Hello, JayhawkJukebox. Welcome back to yet another week of fun time. My name is Jack.
And I'm Virginia.
And I have a bad hair day, so that's why I'm wearing the hood. But despite that, we're still doing Song of the Week. So,
Always.
Virginia, what was your Song of the Week?
So my Song of the Week was Pink Matter by Frank Ocean. I've been listening to a lot of Frank Ocean songs lately from...
Leaked new music today, or yesterday.
Oh, yeah, no, I just heard about that. I wish I put that in my notes, because I didn't know that. But I don't know, I've been listening to a lot of like the Chanel Orange album, just because it's very like fall vibes, I feel like, and we're in fall, so yeah. What's your Song of the Week?
Chanel Orange.
Well, yeah.
My song of the Channel Orange. My song of the week was "Fear of Flying" by Mac Weather, Amine, and Biba Doobie. I've never really listened to Mac Weather before, but I love Amine, and so I was excited for it. And low-key, I wasn't too pleased. I thought Amine's verse was really good. I really liked Biba Doobie in sort of the post-chorus-ish parts of the song, and then at the end, the outro. Her voice was really fun, and the guitars in the back were really fun and playful to go along with her voice. But overall, I was kind of hoping for a little more. Like, it wasn't quite Amine's strong suit. We saw him most recently with his project, Ketramine, and I really liked that one. That one really warmed up to me, and it's one of my favorite albums of last year. So I was really hoping for more experimental stuff like that, and it was experimental, but not exactly what I was hoping for as an Amine fan, but we live and we learn. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing. I mean, I thought it was interesting, but it was definitely like not exactly what I was expecting. And it was good, but probably not something I'd regularly listen to.
I agree.
So, yeah. But back to my song, I kind of noticed that when I listen to songs, I actually don't listen to the lyrics as much. I listen to like the melody of the song. And so when I was looking up the song, I was like, oh, I actually did not know that Frank Ocean wrote this song to be like, women are ethereal or whatever beings. And like, that his whole thing is like, the song is about the female form and the woman's mind and a deep respect for women all through the lens of sexuality. And I was like, oh my God, what? I just thought it was a good song. And so then I did research and I was like, wait a minute, I'm someone who like, usually listens to the music or the melody of a song, and I was like, what does that mean? And it's like, it said that you usually think more intuitively through your sensations and stuff, and you like basically have like, you really focus to pick out like more feelings and nuances with stuff, and I was like, oh, interesting. But if you listen to the lyrics more, you're usually someone who sees the world through a logical framework, and so it's like, basically you're more of an analytical thinker and stuff, so like, I'm definitely like, yeah, I listen to the melody more, but like, do you listen to melody or lyrics?
Well, first off, that was really deep. I'm really proud of you for opening up on Air Virginia. Second off, I'm in the same boat as you. I actually, in one of my classes today, we were talking about songs of the 70s and how their lyrics, like Staying Alive and I Will Survive, are very like, not too upbeat, but you think of those songs as like really fun, exciting songs.
Yeah.
And so that's a crazy coincidence. Same day. But I love this song. I love Frank Ocean. I love Andre 3000's verse. This whole song in general is so good. The guitar riff is so good. I love it so much. The whole song, I love it, and I'm excited for the new Frank music. It's all just, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, Pink Matter. It's a wonderful song. That whole album is great. Discography is great.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Frank Ocean.
Yeah, no, that's why I chose it. I'm excited for his new stuff, and I'll continue listening to the old. So yeah. Okay, well.
Same there.
Yeah, that's Song of the Week. We're going to go to our next part or whatever, but we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Deuces.
To me, it's very important because I had one of my uncles passed away from cancer after fighting for years. Thought he beat it, and then it came back. And then I have had some other family members that have had cancer, so it means a lot to me.
I'm just happy to be a part of something bigger than hockey.
I'm proud to be bigger than something that's just hockey.
It means a lot to me. My grandma died this year and she fought cancer at the beginning of the year, so it's pretty important to me and my family.
Hockey Fights Cancer means a lot. I lost my grandma to cancer a couple years ago, and just knowing that we're doing something to find a cure means a lot.
Actually, a lot of things. My like teammate my whole life growing up was just diagnosed before he left for college, and he was like one of my best friends. And so, I mean, it means a lot to me, like just having like something that I show such passion in, and like we can use it as basically a tool to kind of show like we care and like we're here to fight back with you.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Kit, and today we have a special guest. Introduce yourself, special guest.
How's it going? I'm Zach Schubert, defenseman for KU Hockey.
Yeah, so today we are working with KU Hockey Club to promote our Hockey Fights Cancer game, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m. at Cable Dahmer Arena. If you didn't know, I'm the vice president of the KU Hockey Club along with JayhawkJukebox. So today I brought Zach, and we're just going to talk music and hockey, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first question I had is, what are like 3 songs that in the locker room you guys absolutely have to play before a game?
Yeah, so number 1 is definitely Heaven on Earth by Loteka. Jack Gerber is another guy on the team, and he got me hooked on that like a month ago, and it's just like a tradition now. Every time we play it in the game before the game. Every time we play it in the locker before the game, we win. So that's number 1.
There you go. And then what else? Anything else?
We just kind of like to go through the NHL soundtracks, like the video game soundtracks, and listen through all those songs. Just
There's
classics.
a Wallows song on there, by the way, which is crazy. Yeah. All right, next question. If you could have a personal goal song, what would it be and why?
Joker and the Thief by Wolf Mother. That's a NHL 16 song. Anyone who's ever played NHL, you play that song on your phone. You might not recognize the name, but you know the song.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And then, so who are some of your favorite artists?
Dude, I couldn't even name a top 5, but something I've been going through recently, really into my 40s and 50s jazz phase. So you got your Frank Sinatra, Joe Stafford, Doris Day, all of those classics.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like why we brought Zach on, because you know, when you think of like a hockey player, you don't think
exactly,
of like
slow jazz, right?
Yeah, like slow jazz. So that's why we brought Zach, because he's multifaceted, if that's a word that we could use. But transitioning into that, so what are some songs that you've been listening to lately?
I've been listening through Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong's duet album, a ton of that. So like Cheek to Cheek, Sunny Side of the Street, all of those are
nice.
Smacking in the car rides to school.
Oh, heck yeah. All right, now we're going to transition to kind of the promotion part of today. So what does Hockey Fights Cancer mean to you? I know it means a lot to you personally.
It does mean a lot to me. My dad was directly impacted by it, and so it really hits home for me and my family. Luckily, my dad was able to beat that, and no signs of it ever coming back, but a lot of people aren't as lucky. So it means a lot for me knowing that I can play and participate actively in something that means a lot more than me, myself, or the team, even something even bigger than that. So.
Yeah, and so, well, there's Zach. There's him playing right there. He's super good, by the way. So we have some events that are coming up within the next month, well, I guess next few weeks, because the whole month of November is Hockey Fights Cancer month. We work with the NHL to kind of put this on. So like I mentioned, our game is on tomorrow, the 10th, at 7 p.m. at Cable Dahmer Arena, which is in Independence. And then every Wednesday, we table either at Wisco or the Union. For more information, you can find out on at Jayhawk Hockey on Instagram and Twitter. And then this Saturday, we have our free skate from 4:45 to 6:45. That's after our game on Saturday. And then, Zach, do you want to carry out the last 2 events?
Absolutely.
There?
We also have bowling on November 15th from 7 to 9 p.m. at Royal Crest Lanes. If you want to come watch the team show that the only sport they know how to play is hockey, go there.
And if you want to play too, you can come play as well. We got 8 lanes open, so if anyone wants to come join, you are more than welcome to come bowl with us.
There you go.
And then, last but not least,
Letters of Love writing event at the Rec on November 28th from 6 to 7.
Yes, we're going to write some letters to some cancer patients, and we're sending them to the KU Cancer Center. So that is everything that we have for this segment. We really hope to see you tomorrow. If not tomorrow, at any of our events this month, because it really does mean a lot. 100% of the proceeds that we raise during this month goes to the American Cancer Society, and we will throw up a QR code at some point in the show where you can donate directly. But other than that, we appreciate you for listening, and we'll see you guys later. I'll see you later in the show. Zach, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
You rocked it. You killed it. All right, guys. Bye. Yeah.
What's up? Who are we here with?
Evan Berkowitz.
What is a musical hot take that you have?
Ooh, country music is better than a lot of other genres. I'm not a big hip hop guy, so country music all the way.
That's on you.
Okay, who am I here with right now?
Shay Brody.
And RJ Vopat.
And what is your music hot take?
Taylor Swift is not that good, I'm sorry.
Okay, my thing is like, her new music is not as bad as everyone makes it out to be.
That's true, that's true.
That's good.
Okay, who am I here with?
Baj, Blake.
And what are your guys' musical hot takes?
I think that Sexy Red is the hottest musical artist out right now. I can agree to that one.
Okay, thanks.
Noah. Carter.
And what is your musical hot take?
Don't request Taylor Swift at the Hawk. I will not play it.
John Mayer makes good music despite Taylor Swift.
You're here with Zach.
Perfect, we're here with Zach. What's your musical hot take?
Okay, I actually have two. So the first one is that even though Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin isn't my favorite song ever, it's the best song ever written. And two, Steely Dan is criminally underrated. They didn't like performing very much, but their songs are very well written, and they're great even to today, which can't be said a lot about a lot of other classic rock and yacht rock songs. So those are my two hot takes.
Taylor Swift and Harry Styles are not that good, it's just overhyped.
Okay, I'm gonna beg to differ. Harry Styles is the next Freddie Mercury. Watch any of his tour videos and you will disagree with that, so yeah.
Country music is my favorite kind of music. Harry Styles is 1,000% overrated.
I think Annalie Choppa is a top 10 rapper.
Okay.
My musical hot take is that EDM is actually insanely lit and more people should listen to that.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with that. TBH.
Shawn Mendes is good, he just has some issues, okay? I don't like Drake's new album.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest Taylor Swift fan, but she has good music. And I'd probably say, hot take, Rod Wave. Hot take. Listen.
I think Cigarettes After Sex is the best band.
Ever. Great.
My musical hot take is that 80s rap or 80s rock is my favorite.
I feel like Taylor Swift fans are kind of extra.
I hate Zach Bryan. Okay, who am I here with? Nat or Daphne?
Chris Chi.
Courtney Frazier.
Ridge.
Reed.
Kelsey Schnekoke.
Terry Lacey.
And what are your guys' musical hot takes?
I have two. Country music is horrible and Taylor Swift is overrated.
I also hate country, and I think Taylor Swift sucks, in my opinion. Except for Love Story, though. And Love Story is a good song.
I think Taylor Swift's overrated.
I'm gonna be honest, the Taylor Swift hype is not it.
The Taylor Swift hype lately is kind of mid. I think it's overrated.
Taylor Swift is seriously overrated.
Taylor Swift is the worst artist I have ever heard of. She is terrible. And all of these girls, oh, I'm a Swiftie.
Welcome back, Jayhawks. Today we are going to be talking about some of our favorite songs from our kids shows. We wanted to bring back those core memories. We considered all the kids shows from when we were growing up, and we picked 5 and we ranked them. So let's get into it. I'm Jonah.
I'm Chloe.
And I'm Peyton.
Here we go. Okay, who wants to start? Do you want to? Well, okay, let's just go down the list. Let's go down the list. Okay, so the first song we have here is Goofy Goober Rock. Now, this is in SpongeBob. It's an interesting song.
I like
It's my favorite song.
Yeah, it's my favorite song too.
I put it first on my list.
I put it first on my list too. It's based off the song "I Want to Rock" by
put it
Twisted Sister.
Yeah, I put it 3.
I thought the lyrics are creative. It's just such a like. When I think of SpongeBob, that's one of the things I think of. It's such a core song for me from the SpongeBob movie. I love it.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch SpongeBob.
Oh.
So, gosh. So that's why I don't like. It doesn't like resonate with me really. But it was a good song. It felt like, you know, when you're like a kid and your dad turns on the radio, like that's what it felt like. You know?
Fair.
I thought the song was absolutely amazing.
Oh.
I was so proud of SpongeBob to see him like kind of stepping out of his comfort zone.
You're so proud of SpongeBob?
Yeah, because he stepped out of his comfort zone and he tried something new, which
Breaking
is
out of
like
that shell.
this hard rock banger.
And we see him be the hero, and also in the movie, Patrick's wearing those tights, the fishnet tights.
Is that the one where
Yeah.
he's like in the like
Yeah.
the boots and stuff? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I got it.
Okay, so our next song is Windows Down. And where did you guys put this one?
Ah, number 1.
Number 1?
I love this song.
So this song's by Big Time Rush. It was on season 3, episode 2. I feel like this is hands down the best Big Time Rush song ever.
It's really good. Where'd you put it?
I put it at 4. I didn't watch Big Time Rush that much when I was younger. I didn't know the song super well, but I
That's
did like the song when I listened to it.
Yeah.
It was a banger. I just put it so low because I didn't know it super well.
I thought it had really good summer vibes.
Yeah.
And also, it's like, seems like the most mature Big Time Rush song I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
I wouldn't, even if it wasn't Big Time Rush, I like would have listened to it, like actually. It was like actual music. Something I found interesting that I found online, actually. So it features samples from Song 2 by Blur, which I don't know who they are, but maybe
That's a really good
they're
song.
like, okay, whoops. I feel bad. Maybe they're like really popular and I just don't know. But also, American, I'm just going to read this off what I found. American singer-songwriter Kesha originally created an early demo of the track. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
It could have been a Kesha song.
I just don't think it would have the same
It
vibe.
wouldn't have.
No, it wouldn't have.
I think they performed it very well.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I just like, it just feels like.
It fit perfectly in the show.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. And I love BTR. I feel like they're like honestly really underrated. So,
Okay.
like they're not talked about enough.
Next song, SIMP from Phineas and Ferb, the episode Got Game or Comet Chameleon. Squirrels in My Pants, if you don't know what it stands for.
I hate the song.
I also.
So I actually ranked this one really low.
I did number 5.
This was also my number 5.
This song. Hate.
Why do you guys hate it so much?
Because it's so annoying.
I-
All they do is say squirrel a million times.
I
That's all
also
they
think it's
do.
really annoying. However, I will say some of the other Phineas and Ferb songs, complete bangers. Like, they have the most random lyrics that you've never, like, so random lyrics, but the songs are just fire.
It's because they're just doing the most random stuff, like on the show.
Yeah. Well, it's also because like I don't want to hear Candace screaming in my ear every 5 seconds.
True.
And she screams all the time.
She sings
I just
Squirrel.
thought this song was like one of the most recognizable.
That's
Like
true.
when you hear it, you
I
know
mean,
it's
yeah.
from Phineas and
Yeah.
Ferb. Or when we say "Squirrels in My Pants," you're like, "Oh yeah, Phineas and Ferb."
Yeah. I think in my notes I literally put "Get Over Yourself."
You did.
To Candace. So.
Also, the song spells out simp. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, and I think it's really funny because then that ended up
Yeah.
meaning what it means.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one. What else do we have?
Stadium Array from SpongeBob, Season 1, Episode 7B.
Yeah.
I put this as number 3.
Me too.
I put it as number 4.
It's such a good, for me, it's such a good hype-up song, but, like, it has no lyrics, so that's why I put it, like, exactly in the middle.
That's a good point. It doesn't have any lyrics.
I feel like it always makes me feel good when I listen to it. But also,
Yeah.
I would consider myself a simp for EDM. So I like really listen to music like this all the time.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, if you like EDM, then this is like more of your childhood song. But I would say, I think I already said this earlier today, but I feel like if you were going roller skating in Topeka, like this is the song for you. Like if you enjoy doing that kind of thing. Doesn't it like give you the same vibes? Like no one's there.
Yeah.
You're by yourself
I know
roller
what you mean.
skating.
yeah.
For me, it's just
It's
like
like
such a
roller
hype-up
rink.
song. Okay.
Yeah. Let's move on to our last one real quick. Take a Hint from Victorious. Amazing. I put it second.
I put it 5.
I also put it second.
I don't like Victorious.
Okay. Well, I think it's really
I love
good.
it. I love the vocals. They pair really well together. It's great. So we'll end it on that. But that is our kids shows ranking. Thanks.
So Indra is playing, City Hall is playing, and Discotheque. So Discotheque is a super, actually both Discotheque Mama and Indra are both just like Lawrence super groups. They're full of like the most talented musicians in Lawrence. And then City Hall is kind of the house band that is also just absurdly talented. So usually we'll start trying to book shows about ideally a month in advance, but it kind of realistically ends up being like 3 to 2 weeks. And we get a lineup first, and then we kind of work out dates, make sure that everybody can make it, and then, you know, kind of figure out doors and what time we're going to start music. You know, a week out before show or 2 weeks before show, depending on when we get a flyer.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey, how are you?
Leave a comment down below. Let us know
Tell
how
us
you're
how your
doing right
day's
now.
going.
Feelings check, everyone.
You're gonna
How's
need
everyone
it after
feeling right
listening to
now?
this album.
Yup.
Okay, so today, Kit and I are taking on TV Girls' French Exit.
Great album.
Very amazing album. We both feel very passionately about this piece of work, I would say.
Yes. So my first note on my little sheet that I have here, this is, and I'm gonna be honest here, this is one of those albums that I always like low-key forgets exists.
Yeah.
Like there's a few songs that I have like on my playlist, but not all of them. But then every time I like sit and I'm like, oh, French Exit, let me listen to that. Oh my God, this album is so good.
Yes. So for me personally, this is one of those albums that you will get sick of me in the car. Like this is always on repeat. A lot of TV Girl for me is on repeat all the time because I'm a huge TV Girl fan. Top 3 band for me probably. Really, really good. My main review though, like my overall score that I would give this album is an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10.
I think I would agree, honestly. The main like criticism of this album that a lot of people take issue with the album is they think that the lyrics are pretty misogynistic.
Yes.
Which I do kind of agree, but I'm gonna give them the woman pass.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let them be misogynistic because the songs are good.
So I feel like the language that they use, I mean, it's all very like idealistic, like view of women, you know. I don't know. I would also give it the woman pass because it's glorifying like the beauty of women in a way.
Yeah.
If you listen, you might understand what we're saying.
Yeah, and it's kind of strange because like the perspectives that you get from the album like feel like they're coming from someone. It's almost like, how do you know this?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like somebody
where'd
watching
you learn
you through
that?
your window.
Where'd you learn that? Where'd you get that from? That's crazy.
It's like somebody already knowing your name before they
you meet
themselves
them
to you.
Yeah.
It's that feeling, and like I think that the lead singer guy, his voice and also his like lyrics and everything make it feel like that very much like the stranger kind of thing. And it's mysterious. It's very Scorpio season. And I love that about it. What's your favorite song off the album?
Actually, I definitely forgot to. Let me look that up right now because I definitely. Why don't you let us know yours?
So my favorite song is "Talk to Strangers." That's my definite like top pick off of this album. I love how it sounds kind of like a misty night, like you're walking home and like I don't know, somebody's behind you. That's kind of what it feels like for me. I also love "Daughter of a Cop." 2 of my favorite songs right there.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. This is gonna make me sound so basic, but my favorite song is "Birds Don't Sing." But it's just because I love how it sounds. I love how it sounds, and I know we both have notes about
Yes.
the use of sampling that TV Girl does, which is crazy.
Yes, they use 7 Minutes in Heaven by the Ponytails. I think that's what a lot of their work draws from, is like 60s.
Yeah.
Like a lot of French, actually, like samples of like old media,
Yes.
like old Hollywood type, and I really love that aesthetic put into like darker fiction music. It sounds really good.
And also, sampling is not really something you see in like indie rock, so that's why I think it's really cool. And I've made a whole kids corner about TV Girls use of sampling before, but I'll say it before and I'll say it again. The fact that they use so much hip hop sampling is crazy. Like, not on this album.
They use Beastie
They
Boys.
use Beastie Boys in Jump the Turnstile with Jordana, but on the Getaway on this album, they use a sample from Crooklyn Dodgers by Buckshot Master Ace, which is really cool. But before we wrap up, I want to actually mention, I actually saw them when they toured the 6-year anniversary tour of French Exit. I saw them at the Bottleneck, which was really cool. The drummer threw a drumstick and it hit me in the head. It actually bounced off my friend's head onto my head, onto the floor, and I scooped that up.
Overall, rock star album.
Yes, very good album.
So good.
Vibes,
Love it.
fall vibes, winter vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we have to say about that. Thank you guys. Next segment.
Hey guys, it's Kit here with Lane, and we're here at Delwater Gap today, and we're just gonna try and ask some people some questions about the artist. I don't know if you can tell in that red beanie right there, but there's Delwater Gap. So let's get started. Lane, what's your favorite Delwater Gap song?
I'm a big Better Than I Know Myself gal, but I also like Losing You. I know it's a recent one, but...
Alright guys, who am I here with right now?
Delaney.
I'm Megan. Alright guys, what is your favorite Delwater Gap song?
High Tops.
Let's pretend. Alright guys, who am I here with today?
Colt. Adam.
Megan.
And what are y'all's favorite Delwater Gap songs?
Perfume. Perfume.
I'm gonna say Perfume because I hear
Heck yeah. Alright guys, who am I here with?
Pilar Taylor.
Alyssa Farrell. And what are your favorite Delwater Gap songs?
Really, right now, Glitter and Honey.
Beach House. Alright, who am I here with?
Billy.
And Lily.
And what are your favorite Delwater Gap songs?
Oh, mine's Don't Say Nothing.
Lamplight.
Heck yeah. Who am I here with?
I'm Allie. And I'm Tori.
And what is your favorite Delwater Gap song?
Mine is To Philly.
Mine's Chastain. Okay, who am I here with?
Robert. I'm Elijah.
And what's your favorite Delwater Gap song?
Literally all of them. All of them as well.
Heck yeah. Hey guys, I'm with Delwater Gap. What's up?
What up? Jay left the JayhawkJukebox, baby.
Yeah!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Jukebox News Flash, where we will be recounting the top music news stories from the past week. I'm Hayden Grace.
And I'm Peyton.
For the first time, rapper Jelly Roll has received nominations at the CMAs. The artist has received 5 nominations and showed his adoration for his wife, Bunny XO, on the carpet for the event. Jelly Roll revealed that he coordinates his red carpet outfits to his wife's, stating, "I'm like an accessory piece. I'm like an extra earring."
Pharrell Williams has entered some hot water with the animal rights nonprofit PETA. Williams, who became the creative director for Louis Vuitton earlier this year, unveiled a yellow crocodile skin handbag priced at $1 million. PETA condemned the use of real skin and talked about the conditions in which the material is obtained. Williams and his team have not commented on this issue.
Grateful Dead has officially tied with Elvis Presley and Frank Sinatra for the top 40 albums ever on the Billboard 200. Their latest archival release, Dave's Picks Volume 48, debuted at number 33, marking their 58th top 40 album.
Tracy Chapman has won a CMA for her signature hit, Fast Car, that came out in 1988. The song reached a number 6 peak on the Billboard Hot 100 in its prime, and has recently peaked at number 2 on the Hot 100 and topped the Hot Country Songs chart for 4 weeks. The recent spike was due to Luke Combs' hit cover and resulted in Chapman's CMA win for being the sole writer of the song.
Joni Mitchell turned 80 this week and is still making waves with her music. The Canadian singer is a 9-time Grammy winner
Grammy winner and played her first headlining show in 2 decades at the Seattle Gorge. Mitchell is known as one of the most influential singer-songwriters to come from the 1960s folk music scene. She is widely hailed for her unique style of playing guitar and her poetic and personal lyrics.
Taylor Swift has replaced herself on the streaming songs chart with her latest release, Is It Over Now? Taylor's version, From the Vault, marks her 8th #1 song.
K-pop group New Jeans is set to make their U.S. awards debut at the 2023 Billboard Music Awards. They are a finalist for 5 Billboard Music Awards, resulting in a tie with Esteban Armado for the most entries by a group.
Coco Jones has been in the spotlight since 2010 for her work on Disney Channel. After departing from acting, Jones pursued a career in music. It was recently announced that Jones will be MTV's Global Push Artist for November. As a featured artist, Jones will partner with MTV to discuss her roots, the stories behind her music, and the artists or eras that inspire her.
Here's a quick rundown of albums releasing tomorrow. Aesop Rock's Integrated Tech Solutions, Art Finneman's Be Good, The Crazy Boys, Beirut's Hadsel, Chris Stapleton's Higher, Cold War Kids' Self-Titled, Pink Pantheress' Heaven Knows, and Scream's DC Special.
That's all for Jayhawk Jukebox this week. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again next week. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Jayhawk Jukebox and catch these clips on our YouTube channel, also called Jayhawk Jukebox.
Have a great weekend, Jayhawks.